Hi, everyone. So, I am back with another episode of Shit That Annoys Me. And I'm just going to get right into it. And I hope it's relatable. Hopefully, I don't repeat myself. So, I'm going to start off with long COVID. That is annoying as fuck. Um, I am pretty sure my wife Alicia has long COVID. I've thought this for like a while, but now I think like I've confirmed it. Even though I'm not a doctor, I don't know. I'm not like a doctor, but anyways, this bitch has had COVID twice that we know of. And the way that she's been the last few days has reminded me of how she was when she had COVID. So she's coming up on a week staying next door babysitting or pet sitting, not babysitting. And so she'll come home tomorrow. I swear every time she goes next door, she gets sick. But anyways, um, she's been getting worse by the day this past like week or so. And we ended up doing she took 3 at-home COVID tests 3 days in a row. All of them were negative. And so here comes Monday, and she's supposed to go to work, but she had called in yesterday knowing she wasn't going to feel well today. Then she woke up and she said she'd had a fever overnight and was drenched. And so she called work because there was, she had a fever, and I guess you're supposed to let them know. And employee health told her to go to Walgreens, and I guess they do a test for flu too. So she could get tested for flu and COVID at the same time and see if she's got either. And so I took her and she did that and negative for both. So I was like, what the fuck? Not that I'm like complaining. I mean, it sounds like I am, but that's what led me to like think that maybe this is long COVID because she's not coughing, she doesn't have like bronchitis, um, or anything like that. I don't know what the fuck this is. And anyway, so I bring her back and then she calls employee health and tells them like I tested negative for both. And so they told her that she's to stay home and they'll call her on Wednesday, and today's Monday. Yeah, I was there and I heard the lady on the other line um a little bit. And I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, they're not making you go into work? Because I thought for sure if like the tests came back negative, they would have made her go. That's just what I assume because people are just like, oh, you're fine, go to work. And no, they're having her stay home and they're going to call her on Wednesday to see like what her symptoms are. So I think that's pretty cool. Um, because I don't know, like when she was like making the phone call in my head, I was like flashing back to like times in the past when, like you try to tell your employer, like, I'm not feeling good, I need to be out of work. And sometimes it turns into like days, sometimes it ends up being like a whole week. And, then you get shat all over. And it's like, I used to be made to feel like it was my fault I got sick and I missed work. And she was the same. But anybody else that we worked with didn't really get the same treatment. I don't know. I can go into that's not neither here nor there. Anyways, fucking COVID sucks. Um, Long COVID especially too. She's been very fatigued, unexplained diarrhea, just tired a lot. She's had changes in smell and taste again. Like I'm worried. Um, but I know I can't do anything. So my worry is gonna only go so far because I can't do anything about her health. We can only hope that like she gets better. And I guess I'm just like, what does this mean for like the future for her health? Uh, because of the studies that have come out so far about how COVID's been affecting like neurological stuff and like the heart and, the lungs, and none of it sounds good. So I just wanted to say that's fucking annoying and more worrying, more so worrying than annoying, but you know what I mean? I'm just fucking over this shit. Like, but anyways, and what's getting me through like, not getting to a 10 on the anxiety meter is I can't do anything except have multiple plans and just in case plans and backup plans and plans that I have made in my dreams. So that like I will be prepared for any situation in the future. Okay, moving right along. I know I said this one before, but I am going to say it again. Those fucking Octagon girls, not just for like UFC, but like any promotion. What is the worst? If anybody is like an MMA fan, then is it LFA? I'm pretty sure like LFA is one where like they have these women. So like with like the UFC, you got the like half naked lady like trotting around the fucking octagon holding up like the number of the round that they're on. And this has always bothered me because it's like, can you not do that? Like, there's screens. Put the number on the screens. Why does it have to be a half naked woman fucking trotting around so like everybody can get their rocks off or something? Like, can't we have some dudes? Like, can we be fair and like mix it up a little bit? No, just women? Okay. So LFA has it so that not only do they circle the octagon in between rounds, but when somebody's being interviewed or like the announcer is speaking, there's two women, one on each side of him with big old titties, giving these big old fucking fake smiles, like, look at me, look at me, look at me, my boobies. And I'm just like, just stop. Like, I'm sorry. I think before I said I wasn't like irritated with the Octagon girls, but now I am. Like, come on, you can do better than this. There are other jobs out there. Like, you can be like, I don't think they call them strippers anymore. What are they called? Go do that because like that's considered like good income and like like oh I'm gonna I think I sound like an asshole right now. Don't trot around the fucking octagon and stand next to some dude like with your tatas almost spilling out of your fucking bra or whatever that is. It's disgusting. It's gross. It's like, this is 2024. Like, we're not living in the 90s anymore. Why is this still happening? And, like, why are women signing up for this? Like, yeah, I'm going to just sit there and, like, my job is to just be in a bikini, sit on a steel ass chair with a little blanket, and walk around a couple of times during the show. What the fuck is this all about? Um, can we just have nobody at all? Okay, I'm gonna move on. I don't have any solutions to these complaints, by the way. Like, these are just pure annoyances that I can't do anything about. Another one. People who like talk at you for like 20 minutes and then they're like, "Well, you're so quiet." And it's really, in my experience, no, you just won't stop talking. And this happens like a week ago. I was talking to somebody, and no, actually, they were talking at me, like I said, and like I couldn't get anything in. So I went places in my mind to occupy myself while kind of hanging on to what they were saying. And then, um, like I tried to interrupt a couple of times to attempt to show that like I was like engaged in the conversation, but they were like, "Oh, let me finish, let me finish." And I'm thinking like, "Motherfucker, you've been talking for like 20 minutes and you still need to finish. Like, get to your fucking point." God, I'm not just quiet. No, like I'm trying to be respectful and listen to your nonsense. It was just pure nonsense. Anyways, that's annoying. Also, when somebody assumes that I love puzzles or math because I'm autistic. Because uh somebody on Instagram had like left a comment on one of my things and was like, "Oh, you must like be really good at puzzles." And it was like not even an innocent thing. It was like it was not nice. The way it was worded was just not nice. And sorry, like Sudoku can fucking stay in hell. I don't like puzzles. I don't like math, and I don't think it's fair to assume that because somebody's autistic that they can do these things. Hello, just calculia. Like, people are fucking ignorant. Like, are there trolls just on Instagram? Is this what trolling is? Like, they just, like, let me just pop this mean little comment in here and hope that I ruin that person's day, and let me go do that to this person. Like, come on. Um, God, and like, I swear, since the election in these divided states, I swear, like, just the hate online and some of these, like, Instagram's getting a little bit worse, but Threads is still pretty positive. Blue Sky is pretty positive. Substack is pretty positive. Um, Also, let's see. Something else that's no, don't come over here, Phil. It's gonna mess up stuff. No, no, no. My computer. Sorry. I don't know how to edit. Another thing is, um, oh, TV shows where people just walk into people's fucking houses and don't knock or ring the bell. Like, I understand, because of the timing, you only have like 22 minutes to get like a show in because these are like sitcom things usually. Well, no, I've seen them on other types of TV where like you're just having like let's say there's two people in the kitchen, they're having a conversation, maybe they're eating something and somebody just walks in and it's not always a neighbor, like even if it was a neighbor, why are you allowing these characters to just walk in without knocking? Like nobody does that in real life, right? I don't know anybody that does that. Like I don't just go over to Janice's house and just like open the door and don't announce myself and just walk in and whatever I'm walking into. So like why are they putting this stuff on TV still? Um, you know? And speaking of TV, okay, so shitty Christmas movies. I like to watch them during Christmas because they're Christmas movies, duh. Because I don't know, I'm okay with some cheesy stuff. And usually that's like the cartoon stuff. I don't mind watching that. Like Peanuts or Frosty, the classics. I like that stuff. But what's up with like some of these movies? Netflix has this one called Hot Frosty. I did watch it because Lacey Chabert, I haven't seen her since Party of Five. I'm like, what's this bitch doing? Well, you shouldn't be doing that movie because that was so fucking dumb. Like, there's cheesing and then there's dumb. And when I watch movies like these, it's mostly for amusement, but also I'm still trying to crack the code. Like, why is this happening? Why do people still make movies that are this fucking shitty? Why are you paying people to act poorly? Why are people watching this? I mean, I watched it, but like, just why are people watching this? And then I read the comments. Some people had good things to say about this movie. And I'm thinking, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, how much brain do you have that you thought that this was a really good movie? It was some fake bullshit about a magic scarf. She puts the scarf on this like statue, this like ice sculpture of a man, and he comes to life. Like, fucking dumb. Oh my God. And then what's worse than that is Prime has a movie called A Christmas Karen or Carol. Is it A Christmas Karen? It's one of those, either Christmas Karen or A Christmas Carol. The movie was so bad, I don't even remember what the lady's name was. Um, that was from like 2 years ago. And that also had like some people that were like, this is really good. It was not. Has anybody seen this movie? It is the worst. There's like unnecessary racism, unnecessary homophobia. Like they're just throwing these things in there to make her look like a Scrooge. Not to mention, stop with the fucking Scrooge stories. Okay? How many times do you have to redo the same fucking story? Because she had these three things, like, you know what I mean? You like it's always the same. You get the character that's an asshole, and then all of a sudden, like these three weird fucking things visit them, bring them to different periods of their life, and all of a sudden they have an epiphany. Oh my god, I've been a bad person. Now I'm gonna go and like do all the nice things I should have done this entire time. Stop fucking recreating that bullshit and putting it into shitty ass movies like this, especially. What the fuck? And I do know that I did choose to watch that movie, but can anybody explain this to me? Like, do people look forward to these kinds of movies? Like, why are they still being made? Why can't we just stick with the classics? Like, ooh, what is that? Happy Holiday shit. What's that one with like Kristen Stewart? Happy something? I'm just gonna look it up since I'm at my laptop and um sorry, because that's gonna bother me if I don't know that. Is it like Happy Season? Happy Season? I don't fucking know. Oh, sorry, I don't want to waste your time. It's something with Kristen Stewart. It came out like 4 years ago, and I liked it. I liked it. That to me, like that's gonna become a classic because I thought that was a really well put together, cheesy movie, but also that featured like characters that were LGBTQ plus. So that would be something that like it's cheesy, but I also will watch it every year because I just like it. I will never again watch Hot Frosty. Like who's gonna sit there and be like 15 years later, oh my God, I watch Hot Frosty every year. It's so awesome. Or like maybe 20 years from now, somebody's going to be like, so I watched this movie called A Christmas Karen slash Carol, and it is just, oh my God, I'm dying to watch it every year during Christmas. It just reminds me, like, be a good human. Like, who is going to watch these movies for the rest of their lives for Christmas? Does anybody not do that? Like when I watch something in my mind, I'm cataloging. Like, is this going to be something I'm going to watch every year or not? Because I have my rotation of the same things that I watch every Christmas. And if I see something new, I like to throw it in there. But anyways, like I'm probably going to go find more of these dumbass movies so I can go and try to understand why they're still being made and why people like them. But like a good thing is to go to the comment section and read all the negative ones. Especially with like movies like this. If you want to laugh, go to the fucking comment section because people are hilarious when they're talking about how bad something truly is. So, how much time did I waste on this? 16 minutes. I don't have anything else that I can think of that's like annoying. I mean, I'm sure if I like really stopped to think about it, I could come up with something, but mainly COVID fucking sucks and like Christmas movies. Shitty Christmas movies. Are they part-time jobs? Why do good actors get stuck in like these disgusting movies? I'm not saying Lacey Chabert is a good actor. I haven't seen that bitch since like Party of Five, but I'm just saying, like, can somebody explain this to me? Why do these movies keep getting made? Who's the demographic? Who's watching these? Because they're not just Lifetime movies anymore. Okay, sorry. I sound really angry at these movies, but like I'm not. I'm just, what a waste of resources. Like somebody sat there and wrote a shitty script, and then somebody had to go find locations, and then somebody got like approved a budget to like do this movie, like hire actors. Like you went through this whole fucking process to make a movie that I'm just gonna poop all over because it sucks. Hopefully this was relatable. Thanks for listening. Bye.